Okay, so let's get started. What we're gonna do is wait for a couple people to get here. In the meantime, before we start the co-op server, let's put a cap on moving forward with the rifts. And don't get me wrong, I am excited to start the new world. Should be a blast. Hope it's fun. Just need to hammer out a couple of other details on top of that, but like I said, it's a process. It's fun. I've been purposely taking my time with some of this as well. I know we have two more bosses we technically have to fight. Okay, we're gonna switch to Wanda. We're gonna defeat Celestial Champion, and we're gonna give Wagstaff what he was looking for. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. Please. Yeah, right. I'm talking more about the arena. I really hope it works out. Real quick before we warp back. Let's see how these are doing. Well, it needs to be actual. I don't think. No, never. I take it back. They don't have to be fully grown. They just have to be planted. But while we're over here, oh, we're shopping. Okay. Back over this way. Okay, as they're coming along. It's also spring, so they are going to grow a bit faster. I think this is our 12th one. Yep. We get 3 timepieces for free. 3 free timepieces. Some things are still wet. However, I'm certain that things will dry off in the middle. Yeah, things are drying off in the middle of this. Oh, did I leave a pan flute up there? No. Where did I put my pan flute? Okay, I can give it one more look. I think it was at like 80 or something? It was a higher percentage, so I do want to make sure I grab it. Yep. Okay. It was at 90. Okay, so yeah. Wanted to keep hold of that. Well, it's spring. Likely to rain. In the meantime, while we're waiting on that, pick up these. Yay, cooling. I had to get home from the meeting. It went alright. Just wanted to get this up and going. We're gonna wait a few minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna get the rifts started going up. And by a few minutes, I mean like a half hour maximum. See if Rose gets here. See if anybody else comes. We'll do the co-op. Oh. We're gonna actually have to start caring about our rock storage. Oh, no worries. I have one ready to go. But thank you for the offer. Alright, let's get this crafted. Just gonna need lots and lots of cobblestone. Well, no rush. I'm not sure when exactly you guys want to publish it, but there shouldn't be any rush. Good to hear that you're already on top of it. That can't be discounted. So for the Twins of Terror arena, we're gonna need a good amount of cobblestone. We need to make a long arena. Yep. A lot of rocks, but still, we're not gonna... We only have 2 full chests worth. Here. Funny enough, it's flint we're gonna have to focus on. Okay, I don't want to quite bankrupt myself on flint just in case. But this isn't going to be quite what I'm looking for the arena. Oh, I'm sorry, I have some in here. I've already made it a little bit. Okay, that helps. You know what? This might be good enough. It's definitely good enough to at least attempt constructing it, yeah. Fireflies up, huh? Actually, where are we gonna put this arena? I mean, if these two weren't in the way, I know we could always deconstruct, quote-unquote, the den here. Or the fortress. This could potentially work, but we're kind of using this right now for our evergreens, which reminds me I need to go over and plant those. I know we got all the space out here, but I'm going to need a lot of space for the trophy room and a couple other things that I want to add along the way. I mean, if we turn the map this way, but the problem is there's a lot of glaciers out here. We'd have to remove those. You know what? Maybe we could try out here, sort of. I think that'd be fine enough. Wide enough, maybe. Of course, our old friend the Moonstorm's back. You mean the storm's effects, or the storm's even going off? I did see that you could negate any of the oh yeah, the blue sky? Yeah. Looks like that one's a bit trickier. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll try and make this, which I think is fitting, because didn't we find the the terrarium's in here, so we'll try and do this over here. But before we do that, I am going to want to put these trees down so that way they either grow for more lumber or they petrify for more rocks and for some more flint. That also being said, we got a lot of petrified trees we need to take our vergers to eventually. I also have to get rid of these two glaciers from those loon pangolins that came in. Pretty sure these are all of them. No, that is not the case. Where did I put them? Did I take them down with me? Or is it further up? Am I forgetting this? Yeah, they're over. Please tell me these are red. No, that's a no. So I think we overshot it by this point. Yeah, we did. Okay, maybe it's over here to the left. These look like them. Yep, alright, found them. Ooh, that's a lot of evergreens to plant. What you do? Okay, we have a food option. The length is up to here. We'll pick these up. Pick up sticks. Good. Okay. We start planting in a big way. In a big way. In a really big way. That should cover all of them. If it doesn't, wow. If it doesn't, wow, that's all I'm gonna say. It's a little bit farther than we would like lengthwise, but no, it'll be fine. So, more than likely, half of these are going to be, not all of these are going to be ready at the same time. There's just too many. But how we're planting, the ones up top here are going to be aged. So we'll have to do this in sort of like shifts. Or what we do is we leave the eldest ones, which are going to be the ones at the bottom, to petrify, potentially. It's an option. Or we just do it in waves. Nobody tell me what character you're gonna use till we use them. We're gonna leave it as a surprise for each other so we know our character composition. That being said, I don't think we should have any doubles, which is a good thing. I mean, I think I can think of some doubles that will be a little bit silly or ridiculous, but I don't think it's gonna happen. You know, that is very considerate that you have the option to do that. I think it's really charming how you can change the icon of where its position is. But I guess just to cover all bases, it's just good to give people more options that makes them feel more warm to the mod. While we're waiting, Chloe, how did you get into programming? Like, what did it for you? What game made you decide to do it? If there was one, I would like to know, if you wouldn't mind sharing. But I've not heard of that game. What platform was it on? What era? Not to try and age you, or me. PC? Hmm. 2016? Well, I'm a little surprised. I thought we had a little bit more than that. But then again, okay, we will not raise. Well, now that that's done. We did indeed want it to rain, so the time has come to do the fight. The fight that will change this world. Until maybe, hopefully, they wise up and have some kind of off button aside from my part shutting it off on the settings. I hope this goes in a good direction. And I hope this works out, like, both meta-wise with what we've been building and in-game-wise what they go forward with. That sounds really interesting. Like, I know you probably couldn't get such a thing by anybody playing one particular type of game, but I actually do like puzzle games in their own right. And I do like the Professor Layton series. I played through the first, like, 3 of them. I played the newer ones. I like Phoenix Wright, which in its own sense is a sort of puzzle thing as well as visual novel. These are the ones up there. We just need doodads. And everything else should be there. So we'll bring Leviticus with us. We're moving the station back. 2016 should be interesting. Already game, you gotta give it to us so soon. Give it to me so straight. Not nice. Actually made game news for breaking to the developer special puzzle lock. Wait, you did that? Or you guys did that? You broke a puzzle that the devs didn't think that could be broken? Is that what I'm hearing? His locker is basically a sine and cosine wave function. You had to figure out the amplitude, frequency, and phase of each wave. Oh man. That's interesting. Did you know we need to for that? Okay. Little obtuse, but this guy's got to take my opponent axis with me sometimes. Well, this can technically stay here. It's fine. Should it be more than that? Oh yes, we need to also leave these here as auxiliary. So was it difficult? Did it take you guys a long time, or was it just about finding the pattern and recognizing what they were going with? Almost like it was like a dev shortcut sort of thing for them. It did take a while? Okay. I mean, I probably can't. I'm far more an artist than a scientist. Oh yeah, there's I mean, I can read it, but I won't know what I'm saying, if you know what I mean. Okay, these up here. Right. Sounds like a very unique form of like tower defense almost. Let me just say like on the surface. Let's move these over. Okay, I think they should be good enough. Okay. Hope we don't need did that? Oh okay, moving down here. Shouldn't need a third. Slash second, but there we go. Well, I find it interesting more so than even the devs. But hey, congrats on that, man. That's no small feat. Okay, so I guess the main time I could ride this with me. Oh, really? Come on here. I'll check it out in a sec. Right now I'm fighting him. Good job. Okay guys, we're gonna do it. That's the first time I've actually been doing it. Let's activate the rifts as soon as I find the shard. It's kind of lost in here. I'm guessing this is why they give you time. Not only just to think it over, but to find the damn thing. There it is. Be warned. Assisting the cryptic founder, whoever that is, because they haven't told us anything, will alter your world and cannot be undone. Much will be lost and gained in the name of progress. Sure you'd like to continue. Alright, well, I mean, I have questions of whether or not that's even actually Wagstaff. But I'm inclined to entrust him more than them and Charlie, who is effectively their lapdog now. And if the stage play is anything to go by, she's totally bought in. I mean, yeah, the truth is, there's no real good reason, I'm certain, to trust whoever these guys are either. But I know that Charlie's and them are up to no good also, so... It's more like a lesser of two evil things for me at this point. I'm sure they'll disappoint me in the future, but yeah. At least at the moment, by virtue of us not knowing exactly what whoever the cryptic founder is. I don't know. I honestly don't think that's actually Walter, or that's actually Wagstaff. I think that's whoever the founder is acting the guise of Wagstaff. But that's just me. Actually, if that's the case, then I'm going to go do this. Maybe actually... Where have we been up stage 2? Apparently a poor bird died during the fight. Just be sure I went over all these places. Okay, well... Can't see it. We must have picked up after it, so... Should move this down here. This here. Come on, pick it up. Oh, in what way do you mean? How know you this pain? The plants? Well, I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to them. Provided this set piece actually works, that would definitely help. Hopefully Loch Ness Monster's tactic still works. But this whole time, the reason I've been holding off is because I knew I needed a way to deal with them more effectively. Because I really didn't want them to get in the way of doing stuff with the Mega Base. As it stands, the Moonstorm kind of does that enough. Well, granted, we don't have to keep the Moonstorm going, but all the same. Okay, leave these here. Just in case. Alright. That's fine. Because with the Deadly Bright Shades, I made the Deadly Bright Shade Arena. And oh, luck. The Moonstorm decided to invite itself over here. But anyway, yeah, we already went through all this the other day, yesterday. So that's that should be working. I don't mind if I get some over here in our berry bush, or berry farm. Berry bush farm. But it really should go to those crops. Even if so, it should only like put 3 there, so we'll deal with them. It's surrounded by cobblestone. Something I really have to be careful with is dealing with them the first time because they pierce armor, and I'm Wanda. I may have to take it slow and just fight them with more than 30 age worth of health. To my knowledge, they don't hit you twice. So if I get hit once, just have to back off, heal up, and then wait for another opportunity, hopefully. But we need a way to get planner armor now. But I can't do that by design until I get Pure Brilliance and Bright Shade Husks. Hopefully, I can do this. Quick tactics with Wanda, because I just need an opening opportunity to shred through them. If there's more than 3 to an area, that might be... I might have to wait till there's at least 2 to an area. Because trying to kite 3 might be too much for them to... for one person, even if you have speed. Which is why a lot of people are assuming that the clay is also kind of forcing, in a soft, not so soft way, to force people into needing somebody else to back them up. Which I don't think is necessarily the case either, because if you're anybody but, say, Wanda, you actually should do fine. Even Wes, for crying out loud, because so many defensive measures with foods can be done. They could just heal past that. Wanda specifically can't really. So I'm not sure if I want to go just old and then just try and go for like the one touch you go down sort of thing, or middle-aged. They only have 1,000 health. Yeah, I might have to go younger. Not super young. I'm thinking like just at the edge of middle-aged, so I can get some more damage in. It's still gonna take a little bit of time for them to develop, so... let's give it 10 more minutes, then if not, we'll start a new world. Going. Uh-oh. I need to go pay the Beefalo herd a visit. I also need to eventually go fight Nightmare Werepig. I would only plan on wanting the Dreadstones for the sake of the walls right now. Not sure how I feel about the things going on in the cave, but that's another... that'll be a little bit later. Correct, his armor does provide plant resistance. That is true. So I guess it wouldn't have to risk the one-touch thing. I don't know. If the arena does its job, we shouldn't have to worry about that, and I can get the Lunar Planner armor. Or just the Lunar armor. Then we'll be fine. Anyway. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna make it in time to shave all the Beefalo, but... however... we have a pan flute, so I guess we'll just do this the manual way. Yeah, isn't it just like 10 plus 10% resistance for a matching set? So it reduces the planar damage to like 5? Which, don't get me wrong, is better because it needs the survival as old longer. Anyway, this stuff is new to me, so I explicitly stopped practicing right before this new wing of content came out. As far as this, why aren't you guys asleep? Okay, thank you. They're gonna get right up in a minute. This is a free pan flute usage right now, so... and they wake up. It wasn't me, I swear. You can't prove it. Not you, Leviticus. I didn't do that to you. I know there's a herd up here. Gosh, is this Clockwork Knight been alive since day 1? My goodness, the things you see. Here's the other herd. They're relatively close-ish together-ish, being very go to sleep. I didn't get the last one there. I mean, we're here, so I guess we can clean up. I mean, I know we have our farm for it, but I mean, it's right here. Might as well pick some more stuff up. What to do next? About that. Give me a few minutes. I need to check something real quick on. Okay, I'm back. Wow. Yeah, I just see a lot of math on that link, Chloe. Oh man. I'm assuming that's a fascinating read. Absolutely. have to just bring things over there with me. And then naturally we should make a backtrack one for this thing, so let's do that. This place. I don't think I have one made, no. Let's make a few then. Actually, making all those lightning rods finally put a little bit of a dent in our gold reserves. Oh, that's true. That's we see we have the trophy room, and I also want to put the primary garden over here. I know this is where Antlion spawns. I'm thinking that means that the trophy room has to be all this over here, which would mean that we would have to put the garden down here. This is gonna be odd. I just feel okay. Antlion's not like always there. We just gotta leave the space for her. We could put like. I think we did agree to put like the Stoneberry farm over here, Stormfruit farm over there. Anyway, I digress. I'm just thinking out loud. We probably have copious amounts of silk just sitting over there. Where do we want to put this? Up here. Alright, tell you what, we'll use Pig King's teleport to go over there. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, I'll just put us over... Actually, here, I'll teleport to Pig King, and we'll pause it there. Because with my inventory, I'll know what we're doing. And we'll start the new world up right now. Okay. And with that... Yeah, Rose isn't here right now, but hey, you know what, maybe if they join up later tomorrow, it's fine. We don't have to just keep it with the people we start with, you know? For the beauties of it. Okay, public, if you want the passcode on stream, use exclamation point join, and it'll give you the code for the server. And then let's hop right in. So usually it's 4 people, just in case. Let's do this! Sure, go for it. Please do. If you need the list, anybody needs the list of the mods I'm using, exclamation point mods will give it to you for server wide. I think it should be fine, honestly. Let's see. No character plans, just run with somebody you want to play with. Run with like any character you want to play with us. Just remember, until we get the Celestial Port up and running, we're stuck on our own. If you want to, anybody, you can feel free to speak in-game or on the channel chat. Either's fine. This is a PG-13 game, so just keep it PG-13. I like to match the I like to match the any tones with the game's rating. Words, yay! we have the vegetarian and the carnivore. That's great. You bring the merms, I'll bring the song. Hey, that's alright. We're gonna be doing cropping anyway. Rushing the ruins? No. I think we're gonna go early ruins, though. I have the weapons. Let me see. I think you went the opposite direction of me. I have the armor. I'll go ahead and kill it. If you find me some gold and rocks, I'll make you a helmet before I do. Well, I did indeed find a quarry. That's good. Whereabouts relative to the portal was that bishop, Chloe? I don't. I didn't know that was a thing. I found a rook, but that's not what we're looking for. I found 2 rooks, that's not what we're looking for. Very close? Okay. I think I know where it is then. Okay. I think I know where it is. Also, be careful, there's 2 rooks near the bottom of the, yeah, it's near here. I wonder if it's over here. All report? Yeah, I have 4 spots. You know what, I'm just gonna... Where are you? Okay, I found the chess piece set. Oh, there he is. Okay. It's near a... What do I do with this stupid Clockwork Knight? Oh my gosh, all 3 of them are here. Actually, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna use you to... Fine, you wanna do that way? You wanna do that way? Come on. I'll just wait till you turn around. I disagree with that so much. I was definitely out of range. What is this, predictive combat? We also have Jerk AI. Fortunately for these fools. Oh, brilliant. I have no idea why this roll gen did this way, but this place crawls with clockworks. We're not going to be want for... Not gonna be one for gears. Anyway, I got the purple gem. There you go. Actually, I should have this. Okay, I need to replace that since I'm waiting for it right now. Okay, there you go. I have a very sizable football helmet right off the bat. I want to make your mermouses. Oh, right, just two. Yeah, that's true. We need to start picking up these tools a little bit too. What I need to do is immediately graduate to luxury. Get out of this. Uh-oh. Okay, I think what we should do is just prototype the science machine at the pastern. And then we'll get some of that basic stuff rolling. Although I need I've got wood, no worry. Just collect wood for yourself. Oh, you want to actually go farther and make the prototype the alchemy engine too? I suppose we could do that. Sure. I'm so used to playing alone. Yeah, there's more people to collect more gear or more loot. It's Winter's Fest, so we're gonna want to look for the swamp. First thing, let's make and get back. Okay. There should definitely be a sinkhole nearby. Alright, alchemy engine's up. I'm gonna go look for... I am going to go look for... a hunt, if I can find it. This is the small thing about Wigfrid, no pun intended, but she has a small stomach. I've had a habit of finding crockpot moons, but just, you know, imagining my luck. This will be the one time I don't come across one. Actually gonna leave the niter for now. Yes, please get some lights. So we can go switch, upgrade to lanterns immediately. Thank you. Yeah. Grab any light bulbs that are nailed to the ground. Alright, she won't need these. Actually, no, sorry, we need these for gift wrap. Well, if you want to rush the ruins, I suppose we could. What am I doing this for? You, come over here. There's so many of these guys here. Alright, I'll meet you back up at the portal. There's like 3 rooks down from where I'm coming from, so be careful. Nice, thank you. Yeah, let's start looking. I'm gonna take this wormhole that you saw where the bishop was. It wasn't too far away, but Chester might be out here. It's definitely not great. You know what? I have the sneaky suspicion that I put Clockworks on more. Yeah, this is a lot of Clockworks. I think I might have done that to us on purpose. I think it would be funny. Actually, I think what I was thinking about was the fact that we're gonna want more ice boxes. We didn't want to be too pressured. Well, the bishops suck, but as much as they do suck, they're free purple gems, so they're actually really good. I'm getting some charcoal right now. Need your gift wrap. Big Queen is absolutely over here. And I'm certain if I can't find Chester over here, then he's not in the B field. Burn faster, Pokey. Faster. Faster. For crying out loud, faster. Oh, good, frogs. Oh, if you want to rush a Beefalo, that's totally up to you. Hey, look, free beat. I don't even have to fight for it. Hey, they did, not me. Oh no, your services are no longer needed. Thank you. Have a nice day. I'm also trying to find Chester over here, so that I know for a fact if he's not out here, I don't have to worry about it. This looks like a B bridge. Yeah, that too. Ooh, I found... Oh, cool, I found base. Alright, I found the Oasis Desert, if you look on... Yeah, we're right here. Okay. Yep, found both goats. Ooh, a crockpot boon. Dude, this is great. Right next to base, dude. Amazing. Also here. There's a blue cap for you. Pretty sure this will always be a Bunwich or a Buggle Bunwich. Oh, no, it's meatballs. Okay. Nice. What do I do with this? Grace Moose, hey man, get in here! Come on! Are you still mapping for it? I remember one of these being more valuable. Oh, you don't have a PC? This is DST World, Jen. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure you can look at the settings. See? Free fishing rod. I have no qualms about giving myself one. Hey, Mail. How you doing? If anybody wants to join in, just exclamation point I join gets the password. Island generation. Oh, you found Lunar Isle? Oh wow, this is a bit of a... That's quite possible. Whoa, I've never seen this before. Alright, I'm gonna want... Join as a character you'd like. Alright. Find it funny we made the... Alright, I'm gonna map out the Oasis. Hey Rose, you get in here too. Dude, I didn't know you could get a Hambat boon. And it starts from day one. Well, you know what? It's arguable. I know it isn't arguably. It's better than mine. You know what? Yeah, I agree. A lot of people say that she's broken, or that she's cheesy, or that she's, you know, that character. I disagree. I very strongly disagree. Wicker Bomber Maxwell would be strong. Thank you, Rose. Alright. Oh man, we got a lot of mouths to feed. This is a very special challenge. I like it. Alright, we got a board boon. Easy, yeah. Until we get some more up and running, I'm gonna be in a little bit of dire straits. Time for some organized chaos. I'm gonna wait till these mature. What set piece did you find, Chloe? The server name should be Co-op Server. Mail. This is a circular world. I did do that on purpose. I thought it would be more fun. No troll. I thought it would be more fun. Yeah, this is a circular world. You know what I really want? I really want a world where the Lunar Isle is in the middle of the circle. I think that would be fun. Alright. You know what I need? I need an alchemy engine over here. There's a second Talbert fort? Oh my goodness. 3 boards? I feel stiffed. It should be 4. I can make a 4th one later. Okay, good news, guys. We got the science machine and the alchemy engine at the beginning of the world. So as soon as you come in, you can just... We got 2 of them. This is amusing. I also need a couple... Alright, you know what? I think I have to double back right now. Wait, do I? Hold on. No, I have 4 boards. I need more to do that. I need more rocks. And I'm surrounded by rocks, so... Okay. You found the retrieve? Okay, so that also means you found the... Found the swamp. Nice. Sadness. Actually, that's what I'm looking for. Here we go, gold veins. Gold vein breath. Oh, you found Chester? He was in the swamp. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking around that beat field, like, I just can't see him. So he was either in Mosaic or in swamp. He was in swamp again. Stingy boulders, giving me only 1 gold when they can give me 2. Sea fishing rod? Sound good. No hard and fast rules on anybody. If you want to switch later when we build Celestial Portal, totally fine. I'd rather stay as Wakeford for a bit, although I can't help but feel like I'm tempted to be Warley for a bit, but I just... No worries, no rush. We got some setup we gotta do. Thankfully, me and Chloe are getting a head start on some things. Oh my gosh, dude. We also need a good reason for the cryptographer's desk now. Alright, Okay, I have a full stack of these, but... Marshmallow Holy to Beakwing. So Beakwing wasn't in that D field we went through? We might have a second one then. He is a pain early on, but I can get around it just fine. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact of me learning how to deal with food restrictions. Because, oh, sorry. In order, I learned this game full on from Wards to Wakeford to Warley and then just Wanda. That might have something to do with it a little bit. But I'm pretty sure most of you are on the East Coast. I'm over here on the West. Actually, that's an important thing. Okay, I think this is going to be... For anybody watching the stream, for reference, whenever I refer to the game's orientation, this is going to be orientation. So this is going to be north, east, south, west. You found a lot of what, Chloe? Beefalos? Nice. Like 80 of them? Oh my gosh. Alright. No, it's not. I seldom go with True North. I just go with whatever orientation I think will favor our loadout, and you know what? Actually, shoot, you know what? I don't know. I'm of two minds. Maybe this should be north, or maybe this should be north. Because I'm trying to think about spacing, right? No, we could put... We'll put the kitchen here, we'll put the chest area there. Yeah, but what I'm facing. By facing. Whenever I keep the worlds, you know, facing at, so I know which is up or down. You sort of just have to choose one and pick it. Not that I don't ever change camera frames, right? Whenever I'm like, if some like set needs to be facing a different direction, it's totally fine. I also think we might have 3 Volco farms, which is going to be necessary with this many people. Oh, don't worry, I've got it down to a science. Warley player. I know how to do it. What do I want to make? think here. We need to get the. We need to get You know what? Maybe I should get an early start on these guys. They'll always replenish through the. I hate when they hop into you. It's like a free close the gap. Melissa, no, you didn't get a torch. Melissa, try and let's say this. If you're near the floral pastern, go ahead and haunt it. You should get no sticks nearby. Oh yeah, we kind of plucked the place. Oops. Tempted to leave some of these for a Hambat. Alright, you know what? I think I just need to venture out. Oh, actually, oh no, that's what I was gonna do. I really wish I had the tiles. Alright. Tell you what, just gonna make meatballs with 2 of these. I'll hold on to 2, hopefully try and get... Oh, did you find a living forest? Okay. Okay. Chloe, if you can find, since your in-game name is Melissa, I'll just go with that. Can you find Melissa and get her hooked up with a lantern? So that way she won't die from darkness again. Melissa, I'm assuming you're Wendy. Okay. Just know what character to look for. Bad habit. I think I should be using the Hambat there. Okay. I got some things I gotta get. Chloe, if I run into you, I'll give you some of the food items I've been holding on to for filler. Ooh, good, a hunt. This will be a koalefant. Of course you're going out that way. Why wouldn't you? I'm doing a hunt though, so I might be a few minutes behind you. Yep, into the forest. Perfect. Wonderful. Just gotta look for that blasted placement. Also found the marble head. 6 are respawning now, good. Also need to look for the local sinkhole so we can get some more light bulbs going as well. Okay, we got those down. Yep. All these bundles of trees. Where is the suspicious dirt pile? Oh, there it is. Oh, nope, that's a tree. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Also, I think I may have found Dragonfly Desert. Yep. Oh wait, no, I see it. There. One more. Hold on. Oh, this mean placement. Just have to keep circling the triangle. Here we go. It's doable, but it's frustrating as all get out. Yep, this is Dragonfly Desert. Alright, cool.
Always would prefer them to be next to each other, but these are relatively close. This is the longest farm too. This is the longest hunt too. This is 12. Do not go into Dragonfly. You better not go into Dragonfly. Oh, the hunt led me into Dragonfly Desert. I was worried that the steps would go into her arena. Oh, you twit. Actually, no. I'm glad I found the hounds. Hound mounts are beautiful for a wizard. How did that not hit? This game's automatic tracking. This shouldn't be happening. The stupid thing is pulling away at the last second. It's really frustrating. You know what? You're gonna get hit by something. There you go. Look, you're both meat, so... One poor koalefant down. Oh, you want to fight too, huh? I planned for that. Oh, there's the McTusk camp. Oh, this, yep, I think this is Critical McTusk biome right here. Okay. Melissa, whereabouts in the world do you think you are? You can tap in-game chat or video chat, whichever is easiest for you. Are you going for an ornery beefalo? Yep. Okay, Melissa, I tell you what, stay alive, go to the floral pastern, and I'll find you from there and I'll lead you to base. Ah, Chloe, you're crazy. Brilliant, but crazy. Oh, the rooks ran at you, huh? Okay, yeah, this place can be pretty wild. Let me see here. Oh, I took a wormhole down here, but that shouldn't be too far. We got hounds tomorrow, guys. Just be aware of that. You know what? Yeah, I should have done this relatively sooner. Shoot. Okay, tell you what. Melissa, go ahead and hang out as a ghost by the floral pastern. I'll follow you, and I'll lead you to... I'll get you some stuff. We'll get you ready. We'll make a DST survivor out of you yet. Let me drop some things off at base first. And Chloe, you're not streaming or anything, are you? Because I would love to go back and review your gameplay. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see here. I also should bring us some more.
Yeah. I think I know that's why he wanted the twigs. Okay. This orientation is probably going to be wrong because I don't have any else to work with. Actually, no, I should take that with me. Save these. Put these away. Should make a fire pit. I don't have the. I'll get those on the way. I'm also out of twigs. Yeah, I know, they keep tossing you off real fast. Actually, I'll bring this for Melissa. Melissa, you're by the full pastern, right? Okay. Thank you, Chloe. Okay. I'm headed towards you. I think I went... Yeah, this one. What's up, Monique? Yes, please. I'm probably not getting any different shh. Do you need Spire Gland to make a Telltale Heart? I forgot what does a Telltale Heart require? I haven't revived anybody in a long time. You already found the Lunar Grotto? Nice. Spire Glands and grass. Okay, so I need to find a Spire Den. Oh, you want to attack me behind, huh? What am I doing? Still actually, well, that's 46 or something. Nope, mine's here and there. Gonna get some early Thulicite. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna use the rook to open the bees, the hives in a little bit. What I really need to find is, I really need to find a Spire Den. This is pretty much raw. And not a lot of raw. Before they used to be a viable amount of raw, but not anymore. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to bring these rooks around to get us an apiary going real quick and in a hurry. It is about to become dusk. About the last quarter of the day, Chloe. Okay, I need a spider den, which means I need a forest. This looks like this cuts off. Okay, this is a circular world. I'm gonna hope that there's something past this quarry over here. Yeah, I'm sorry for now, Melissa. Just go ahead and hang out near the full pastern. I'll get back to you when I can. I need to find a spider den so I can get some glands. That's the teleport for it. Or you can follow me. That works too. This brings a new definition to shadowing somebody. Yeah, this is just one big old quarry. I actually have half a right mind to let her just do, yeah, literally, ghosting somebody. I have half a right mind to let her purposely lower my sanity so we can get some nightmare fuel going. Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah. Because Wakeford has a hard time staying insane. Yeah, go ahead and stay right near me. Oh, you found Nightmare? Yeah, so you're near the wilds. Okay, I found the mosaic biome, which is unfortunate. I was looking for a desert. No, not desert. I was looking for a spider forest. Oh, I found the graveyard. On the edge. Hounds are up today. Wrong, that is not just water. That is the ocean. What's the difference? Lots. Oh, we got the hounds already. Alright, careful everybody, hounds are coming in. Okay. Hopefully the Greys will give me a life-giving amulet. Where is this blasted? I know what, I'm gonna have to take this wormhole. Right now, these hounds are gonna get in trouble with the tall birds before they get in trouble with me at the moment. Wait for these blasted hounds. It's like 4-minute warning, isn't it? This one? There we go. Oh, I only got one? Yeah, first round takes forever. I need to drop something. Actually, what I should have done was... these are less valuable. Yeah, I should have, hold on, I think I need, I'm gonna get a hammer right now. Problem though, I'm out of food. I'm working on that. I can't find a freaking spider den at all. Mail, do you see any? If you see any, please let me know, or can I rather fight them and get some glands?
That's funny. That's real funny. I can make a fire pit, but I can't make a campfire. I'm gonna make a piggyback. Ah, shoot, I need silk, so yeah, I doubly need to find this fire den. Denza. Figure the one time I want freaking Queen's Gathering, I'll get one. This is a big mosaic biome. If this thing curves, then there's gonna be stuff over here. Yet another. Did I come out of that one? No. Another wormhole. Nope. Another hunt. I mean, if it's on my way. Okay, it is. Another crockpot boom. It's actually really good. No joke. We're absolutely going to be needing all of these. And then, oh, freaking bishop over there. Are you kidding me, dude? I have to kill that thing first, don't I? Yeah. Brilliant. There's two of them over here. Okay, maybe I put a little too many clockworks. Just a little. You know what I should have done? I should have waited for night. Alright, well, there's no easy way to go about this. Come on. Oh, you want some too, huh? Victory don't care. Stupid gets to turn its head and it gets to hit us. Oh really? You hit the people. You know what? Just do this thing right now. Please, go to sleep. Really, you get up? Alright, I'm gonna go use this crockpot boom. What was down here? Looks like more grassland turf. Could be best. There's no way we don't have any spiders up top. There's no way. Actually, what am I talking about? I found a touchstone. Where was it? Here we go. Still need those spiders, though. I need that silk. We need that silk real bad. Okay, Melissa. I'm certain you're watching the stream. Come to this part of the map in the mosaic biome. Come for this part of the map. You don't even know where you are? Best thing to do is go back to the, oh my gosh. Just look for all these boulders. I know there's a lot of places with boulders on them, but you're gonna look for Wigfred. Try and look at what you've discovered on the map and match it to where I am. I'm like southwest of where we started. You should have absolutely discovered this place. Just head in that general direction. You'll find me here. I'm afraid I can't help you there. Sorry. I'm probably gonna have to run into you. We want to find Pig King by day 11 so we can find Glommer. Oh, I found Bee Queen. Okay, I found some spiders, but I don't see Melissa. I found the spider forest I was looking for. And it was a little bit away. Oh, look, there's a little tier 1 den. I found the terrarium. Oh, well, you guys are distracted. Put this stuff down. Pay no attention to the Viking, including you. Alright, I got the terrarium, guys. I also found a lot of pig houses. No Melissa, though. Go looking around for touchstones, Melissa, like the other one you revived at. See if you can find it. And hopefully I'll run into you by then. My gosh, Chloe. First boss kill. Now, was it with you or Beefalo? Or with Beefalo? Beefalo? Yeah. Okay, this branches out a little bit. Okay, look around there. Oh, I found the deciduous vine. That's very good. Okay, look around there, Chloe. You're either over here, near the pastern, or you're over here, where I was at. Look for the touchstone up around here. Should be on its own. Alright. I found Pig King, but I really, really, really want a piggyback. So I'm gonna have to work on some of these spiders a little bit. Oh, did you get 3 gems, or 3 green gems, Lazy Explorer, and Magiluminescence? 12 Thulecite and 24 Thulecite fragments? Something like that? Yeah, Magiluminescence, Starcaller Staff, Crown. Yeah, that's not too bad. How many gems though? 2 or 3 green gems? Three? Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. You're gonna want to get more. Ismail, how you doing, man? I haven't heard hear from you. Actually, I probably can't put them there. Well, you're in the ruins. It naturally is. You can learn it, Chloe. I'll get the next one. Okay. Use my another lacking sinkhole. Alright, good to hear. I mean, a deconstruction staff wouldn't be too bad. I don't think we need neat crowns. If nothing else, I think we should just amass. Let's just amass our loot. We'll come down together. And figure out what loot we need. Yeah. Okay. Okay, okay. Melissa, you found Abigail? I want you to go back to the floral pastern, okay? I'll come and meet you there. What I'm trying to do is get Glommer. I'm at Pig King. But if you want to head to Lunar Biome, you can. Go ahead and get us the Celestial Portal going. Guaranteed. Alright, I found Glommer's statue. Man, I am feeling for space. Yeah, there's no need for Winter to be super long. I can always make it longer later, but I was also planning on having some more newcomers. And, I don't know about Isabel. He's Wormwood, so I'm assuming he's a little bit seasoned, but Melissa's a bit green. No offense. But I didn't want it to be super strenuous on everybody. Yeah, let's see how we do with 5 days, summer, winter, and then if we have to, we'll extend it. Like I said, I'm just so used to doing everything on my own. I have a lot of filler for us, though. I'll be delivering that back to base. To you. I mean, you are new at the game, but I don't mean like, oh, you're a noob, we have to compensate for you, nothing stupid like that. Yeah, if you'd like, you can go ahead and get them going. Let's see here. I'll be coming back for that later, pretty much. I just don't want to set the deciduous biome on fire. Alright, let's shoot. Well, we gotta fight some spiders. I need silk. So I can get some more space. And for anybody else who might want piggyback. Well, I got 8 so far, but I have plenty standing around me right now if you catch my drift. I mean, she would. Yeah! Go team, go! Get 'em! You got this, guys. I'm rooting for you all the way. From back here. I'm rooting for you all the way from back here. Okay, I have enough to serve my purposes at least. Melissa, are you back at the floral pastern?
I hope you are, because I'm headed your way. Yeah, okay. Just stay there. Make sure you have a torch to stay alive at night. Does this lead anywhere? I haven't even tried it. Well, let's try it. Oh, this is right into the swamp. Okay, well, I know that for the future. I mean, campfire works, sure. You just gotta keep it aflame. Torch. Shoot. This is kind of a long march. I think I can make it. I just gotta make a beeline. Alright, thanks, Chloe. Yeah, that was a great animation. I'll destroy you later. Okay, Rose. Okay, here. Put this on, and... put that in your inventory. Here's some fuel. Make sure you pick this up too, this battle helmet. Okay, stay around here. I need to rush back to Pig King so I can pick up Glommer for us. I have about 5.5 minutes to walk down there. Perfect music. Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Oh, if you make yourself a pickaxe, there's plenty of quarries to your bottom, to the bottom left, where you can. Honestly, we could use some. We could use somebody to get on the mining for that. Do some prospecting for us. No worries. I mean, we got plenty of time in autumn. You don't have to worry about making campfires anymore, Melissa. You have a lantern with you. Just go ahead and take it out for light, and you can use the bulbs to fuel them if necessary. To fuel it if necessary. Yeah, that's pretty backwards. Are you kidding me from behind this stupid tree? You know what? You're marked for death. That's just plain and simple. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I shouldn't be in any risk of losing this, so... And you can pick up the charcoal around here anyway. Oh, well, I pine for home, but I still need to do the stuff out here. I just kinda wish I had shovels with me. Alright, I'll fight some spiders in the meantime. Did you just come across it, or did you use a message or a bottle? Okay. I mean, we'll get morsels right now, but I don't particularly need to. As soon as I fight these things, they're gonna come. Take me. You say that like it's a bad thing. Hey, Glommer, I'm taking you home with me. You know what? This is gonna become rough. How many bushes? 36. 36 should be enough. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back for this. These should... Let's hope these connect. Hope it's not connected via the... It looks like it might be. I think it's connected through the swamp. Man, you're gonna want boat bridges now. Yep. Yep, it's connected through the swamp. Wonderful. Okay, we'll do that. Probably don't want Glommer hurt, so... Yep. Alright. Stop connection. Everybody be ready to fight. The hounds are going to be coming on you. Melissa put Abigail on aggro. Oh, I also found a lot of spiders. I would have really loved a spider quarry. I found Moonrock. Moonstone biome. This is kind of a mean wormhole. Interesting. Also found another hunt, but honestly I have too many. Okay. No, just watch out for the hounds. They're going to be attacking you. 1 to 3 of them. Be ready. I think you mean typical Abby. Alright, here they come. No teeth. Okay. It was 2 for me. Oh, never mind. Here's the 3rd one. Okay. This is Dragonfly, right? Yep. 5 for me. Oh no. They may have gotten caught up in other things, so be glad of that, Melissa. Oh, I gotta check something real quick. You have butter? Guard it with your life. Because you're not gonna see it for the rest of the run. Even if it is 2%. Yeah, it's 2%. It used to be 1%, but they doubled it. How do you like that? Okay, well I need to get things more organized at base. Hey Ismail, glad you got the farm going. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's all the butter muffins you could want, yeah? Oh, Ismail, you actually make use of the carrots, huh? Actually, no, I can't use this. Gosh, I really wish I had some flooring. Ismail, do you prefer the to do cropping? To do farming? Literal farming? Oh no. Sadness. Gosh, you know what? I think I could do more for this group with if I was Warley. I was thinking about being Wigfrid because, well, I'm gonna do Warley for the walkthrough, and I didn't want to get burned down on him, but also because I thought I was gonna do more fighting. Oh, I don't believe that at all, Chloe. Anyway, Glarner's gonna hang out there. Alright. I am going to need to... Yes, I can finally carry things now. Okay, does anybody need any specific equipment from me? Ismail, do you need any combat gear, or do you want to stay doing basing stuff? Ismail, do you have the stream on? Hey, we got some dragon fruit, I saw that. Actually, I don't need more of these. Ismail, are you in chat at all? Guys, how do you chat in game? What button do you press on keyboard? Why? Okay. Oh, nice, bro. All right, do you want to stay here and do basing stuff, or do you want stuff so you can go out and do exploration and combat? Because I can give you some helmets if you want, for like the Hound Wave. Oh, Wirt's gonna love that. We got durians. Peppers. I don't know if he disconnected or something. Well, he did a lot of good farming for us. We got 2 of Warley's crops. We just need onion. Ismail, if you're still on stream, thank you very much. Maybe you had to go, but hopefully we'll see you in the future. Oh, never mind, there's an onion right here. That's great. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Oh my gosh, this is 28. It was just 38. I never got some of it. I'm just... I don't know, I'm rather baffled. I'm not used to having too many people helping out. I mean, if you want something to do, we could clear the oasis of boulders. Oh my gosh. Shoot, Melissa, are you still at the Furl Pastern? Okay. You're in the boulder area, mate? Okay, stay in there. I'm gonna come looking for you. So I can lead you to base. Yeah, keep collecting minerals. We're gonna need all those. I think I got it here via this. No, you're good, Chloe. You've done more than enough as it is. I'm just determining whether or not I should just become Warley. Did you get portal paraphernalia while you were at Lunar Isle? Because honestly, the next thing we should probably do is get the Celestial Portal up and running. Okay, well, if you don't mind doubling back and just getting that for us so we can focus on... And I have 7 Moonrock. And we definitely have plenty of plenty of... We have like 3 purple gems. Alright. I'm trying to find Melissa right now. Wendy, where are you? Alright, you know what? It's easier on myself. They, you mean the tall birds? Okay, there you are. Okay. You are obscenely hard to find. Okay, here, take another battle helmet. You can't carry anymore? Okay. Okay, really quick, Melissa, so that you have it mapped, I want you to follow me, okay? We're gonna go to base. So I'll show you where it is. Come on, this way. Let's go. Don't worry about the materials. I want you to know where base is, so that you always know where to go back to. Oh right, this is. Come this way. Oh, we got plenty of wood, trust me. Our, Ismail got, has the evergreens growing back at base. Okay. Alright, yeah, good. Let Abigail sit for a little bit so she can power up. Alright, go through that wormhole, Rose. Sorry, I'll keep referring to you as Rose from now on. Alright, come this way. Unfortunately, it seems like it's you guys. It might be because of how far away you are. I'm afraid I can't. I don't think we can do anything about that. I'm in California. New York, yeah, I know you said. Alright, no worries. Okay, so this is base, Rose. Go ahead and drop anything of full stacks that you have, and we'll sift through it as we go. You could get a tent, but we honestly don't need one. But you know what? If you want to play with that, I definitely won't say no. Oh, thank you for the butter. Where is it? I don't use it. It should be instructions, shouldn't it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, we need more silk. And you need healing items. Okay. We need more. Can't help but feel like I should be Warley. We do intentionally want to get tree guards. So when these are maxed out, some of these are now. Go ahead and chop them down, Rose. All right. Okay, so here's what we need. We need the celestial portal up, just in case. We also need. I'm gonna go hunt spiders for silk and for monster meat. Rose, if you want to, you can do some general basing around here. You have plenty of ingredients in here to make foods for. I almost feel like we need a seed packet. There's meatballs and meaty stew in there if you need, Rose. I need more gold too. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that first. I don't have max, do I? Can you make it basic? Yeah, we do. We need gold. So if somebody wants to, go looking around for any gold vein boulders and collect all of the materials you find there, because we're absolutely going to need all of that in due time. I want to keep the durian. Chloe, how do you feel about actually using the durians? Do you want to actually keep them, or... Or are you gonna actually live off of them, or should we just leave them for like filler? Okay, so we'll keep those crops alive. Okay, Okay, lesson time. Rose, if you have gold, then what you need to do is take your rocks, come over here, come to the alchemy engine. Now I want you to prototype cut stone and all the other things you need to refine in the refinement tab, okay? Make more of those, and then take up the gears, and then go to cooking, and then go to the ice chest, and then you can make the ice chest from there. Okay. We should be eligible for tree guards. Nice. Okay, go ahead and place it on one of the 4 corners of the kitchen over there. Alright, go ahead and jump back in, Ismail. Come on, give me a tree guards. Okay. Oh well, no worries. Rose has... She should have some gold on her. Alright, I can't do that. I'll leave this for Wormwood. He's back. Yeah, that's very good. Keep talking to each other, guys. If anybody sees a totally normal tree, go ahead and chop it down. Oh, I still have these in my inventory. Sorry, I meant to put in Icebox. Still have the butter. I'm gonna need some things for the road. Well, we got plenty of targets for more gears, you know? That's everybody's feeling when they start beefalo taming. We're gonna need some gold. Hello. Well, the durian should be coming along now. This seems like a waste, but at the same time, we're gonna need lots of charcoal. Yeah, there's 11 gears in the chest. Still 1 gold, are you kidding me? Alright, enough of this.
Sorry. Do it, Rose. Please do. I'm so glad you remember that recipe. Also, if anybody wants to make trail mix, we can. Oh, that's what we need. We need a bird. Rose, if you could make... Oh, there should be some silk there. If you could make... If you could make a bird trap and get the bird cage going so we can make pierogies. Unfortunately, that won't mean much for Wormwood, but some things can help. Yeah, Zappy, it's literally called the Clean HUD. If you do command !mods, you'll see my mods list. It's on there on the client end. Yeah, I can totally see that. What's up? Well, if it was random, it wasn't you. You shouldn't worry about that. Yeah, unfortunately, that stupid notion of griefing is still out there. The only thing I can imagine is that they were actually going for charcoal and they were just being jerks. Because no one wanted to explain anything. Yeah, it looks like they're just being jerks, dude. Sorry. Alright, thanks, Clay. Unfortunately, I don't. We're full right now. Yeah, we got 4 people already. For seeds, Rose, just go ahead and look around the area for birds. They'll drop them for you. I tell you what we're absolutely gonna need is... Shoot, a drawing blank all of a sudden. No, we need to find the Triple Mech Tusk Camp. Because we're absolutely gonna need Walking Kings for everybody. Right now, shoot, this is difficult because you're gonna end up. Actually, no, no, you're still at. Chloe, you're still at. You're still at base, right? You're in the caves, but you're still near base, right? Okay, we need a pork familiar. We're gonna need to manufacture the Moonrock idols there because we don't have the Celestial Orb. And Zappy, I know Trouble by Tusk isn't guaranteed, but we have a mod called Force Set Pieces. You can guarantee it, and I've guaranteed it, so we just have to find it. Right now we only have one purple gem. Go ahead and take that and mine up some moon rocks. Bring back one idol just in case. One moon rock idol. Oh, did I run out? Okay, well I'll collect these in the meantime. Gosh, you know what? With this many people. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Clay. The game is really just guaranteed. I mean, I can get behind that. It's just about chilling out, having fun, but my gosh, I'm just so used to doing everything on my own. By fruit, what do you mean? Don't fruit? Oh, no, we don't. How do I want to treat this? Yeah, the cookie crumbs are fine right now. Absolutely. Shoot. It's 50. Alright, we got hounds, guys. So be ready. Did anybody get any hound's teeth from the hounds, by the way? Also, because there's so many people here, you can just advance the time table so damn fast. I mean, are we okay with winter being 20 days? It wouldn't be 20 days, it would be 22 days. Are you guys up for a longer winter, or... leave it for now? Okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? Here, let's go ahead and just plant these ready. Get these ready. Where do I want to put these? I'm gonna put these down here, but I think that'll get in the way.
Where's my hammer? I put it down, didn't I? No, I forgot to put on my piggyback. Where in the world did I put my hammer? I must have dropped it. I don't suppose anybody has a hammer on them that they're not using right now. Oh, we got combat, boys. And ladies. Can I have it, please? I just need it for something. Thank you. Okay. Make sure to put your lantern away because it burns fuel whenever you have it out. Rose. I also need to eventually go over to the cemetery and make sure that I can see if I can get a life-giving amulet for combat. You got house too. Nice. Does anybody need any armor? Do you guys need any helmets? Or spears? You guys good on combat equipment? Okay. Thank you for the... Thank you for the hammer. Let's go ahead and switch these up. I don't know. I haven't fed them, Kel, honestly. So I can't say for sure. Blasting seeds are gonna make it away. Alright, thank you, Rose. I might be, depending on how this goes, I might just switch to Warley. Because even though I was thinking about, one, because I haven't played as Wickford in a bit, but two, I was thinking I could buff everybody with songs, but I'm not sure if we even need that with 4 people, even 3 people. Combat is kind of just
insta-solved. So, for good and for ill, unfortunately. I think the game is best with 2 people who do know what they're doing, or 3 people who kind of know what they're doing. Alright, I have a good amount of gold collected. I'm going to go collect some monster meat and some silk. I mean, I believe you. Okay, I was about to say, tell me you guys are okay. Alright. Yeah, it'll be in the next few days that we'll do that. Actually, I'll tell you what we also need is we need saplings dug up. We also need oh right, yeah. Rose, if you could kill the butterflies in mass and save the butterfly wings in the ice chest, that would be great. What happened to all of my charcoal? Maybe I put it in the big chest? Alright, thanks, Rose. You know what? If no one's using Chester, I'll take it with me. Alright, can we use out here? This is some rot being useful for... Yeah. Ooh, nice. Somebody's been busy. Alright. Hello. Ruins. Okay. So how much I have masked. Yeah, I'm not sure where the other one went. Twigs. Really, really, really need more twigs. Alright, mark it in your head so we can use it later. Okay, I chopped them, I didn't pick them up because of the hounds. Okay. I don't want to do this just yet. Alright, cool. Not from Lunar. We need saplings and we need grass tufts. Dug up. Just in case I rent anything, I'm gonna leave a... over there. Good, good. I'm gonna go procure some even more. Gosh, it's quite a way to travel. I don't have a piggyback on too, which, you know, is a little bit slower. Right, thank you very much, Chloe. Well, we need to map anyway, so... Yeah, I'll get on that in a little bit. What I want to do is, hopefully by day 25, maybe we can... What I want to do is go to... Alright, I found the trail in my test camp. We're going to go over to the cemetery, or the graveyard, and I'm hopefully going to find some... You guys travel far, right? Hopefully going to find a life-giving amulet so we can go feel safer when we go fight... Dragonfly. These are still only tier 2s? Actually, where is the... Oh, this isn't even the same one. Rose, you know the trick to hunting butterflies is actually to stay near one flower. If you only have one flower on screen, then the game can only produce the butterfly from that flower.
that must come over from there. Do we have flower petals at base? Do we have flowers at base? No. But if you have silk, you can make the bug catching net. You can go ahead and you can capture a butterfly, and then you can plant it as a butterfly at base. That's what I did. If you watch my, if you watched my VODs, I do it there too. I think I did it from early days 100 to like 200 or 300. Okay, Rose, hold on to your seat, because you're gonna need to get 68 butterfly wings for Chloe. Yeah, the Gossamer saddle takes 68 butterfly wings. Its tag is quite apt. It should hopefully offset, or it should offset the time taken to get it. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Please. I mean, that'll help for anything for a Koalefant I need to get a hold of. We need a lot of rot or manure for our stone fruit bushes, though. I'm not even gonna pick up carrots anymore. We have so much going on. Yep, just add it to the pile. Add it to the pile. I say that, thankfully. Just add it to the pile. I can't eat these, but my friends can. So. Well, that's one. We need 37 more. Oh, here's my hammer. Forgot I left it over here. Sure I had one. Oops. Okay. Here is where I was eyeing the spiders. Thank you, Chloe. Alright, so you can just have Abigail, while you're doing stuff around base, Rose, Abigail will just kill the butterflies for us. Yep, it's a tier 3. We like it. We like it. Oh, no, you idiot. Don't hit them on the... There. I have to get rid of these. I have to get rid of these pigs first, it feels. Then stay away. I'm looking at a spider then. No, you fool! Stay away from them! Of course. And you guys want to get angry at each other first? Yep, there we go. You can fight out here, just don't add to the problem. Joke's on you, I like fighting! Oh yeah, Isabel's gonna want some super growth formula. Why the hell did they spawn too? I mean, I'm weak for it, so I don't care, but I'm still other kind of curious. Not once and for all, but just for now. Honestly, this is the most even I've seen it for the spiders. I'm doing my part. Okay. Oh, most of you don't get that reference. Oh, yes, more papyrus. This is another reason we actually really need to make the cryptographer desk. I mean, it's a nice staff. Where did Chester go? Where did I leave him? Alright, I left him back at the other one. I'll get the glands in case we ever need them, but I doubt it.
Oh no! Oh, that's gonna be a little bit of a delay. She will eat the eggnog. Eat eggnog. Yay, monster meat for everybody. Pretty sure she won't eat that. Okay, so she doesn't eat chocolate log. Bully. Okay, that's the last one. What's wrong, Rose? Oh, the carrots. Oh no. Alright, yeah, I was gonna suggest that. Chloe, thank you. Okay, so the carrots don't like being attacked. Alright. You should have your helmet still, Rose. They shouldn't be that bad. So I'm just punching this. And I'm missing Blink, which I put down over here. Oh, you're insane? Oh, okay. Shoot. No worries, we'll figure it out. I wanted to say... We need Soothing Tea. But I don't know if Ismail kept any, The only thing I can give is, banana shake. Because we're not gonna get Dilly Cell until spring. Oh, actually, right on this. I do not need this, really. I'll come back to it later. Okay. That is the wrong direction. We don't have any weights. Actually, Ismail, if you want, we can maybe prepare for Forget Me Lot Farm. That would be really good. Do you know how to do that? Do you think you're gonna be able to collect them all in tonight? If you're gonna fight the pieces, then I want to come along with you. I just need to drop some stuff off at base. Another thing we need is living logs. So hopefully the trees are ready to be cut down. I'm gonna definitely want to make some boat bridges. Yeah, no. I'm very much aware. Oh, the reeds haven't grown back yet. Crazy. Where are... They're back to your base, I think. Yeah, they're over here. Okay, let me drop things off and I'll make a round over to you at, near, Flora Pastern. What's so? No, I don't like that. Ooh, somebody took an egg. Oh, this is a mermeter though, that's for sure. Oh, dude, I'm not even making it in time. Shoot. Yeah, we need to make it all the way up here by 15 minutes. So tell me, Chloe, do you fight Knight last? Or do you go, Bishop, Bishop, Knight, or Knight, Bishop, Rook? Hell no. So you're not that crazy, yeah?
Yeah, Knight Bishop Rook. The sane way. Well, I'm absolutely certain you got it, so... I would, but I'm not gonna make it in time. You're on a Beefalo. Okay, well, here I come. I don't have any songs ready. I don't have food either. We are off. We are off. The rising tide. I will, she said. It'll be easy, she said. Both got me as my helmet wore off. Freaking lousy, dude. I have no healing items on me. That does 5 damage through my helmet? Right, it's tier 2. I shouldn't have come over here without some healing items first. I was in a rush. Oh, right, this is survival, isn't it? You want to roll back? I want to roll back. Alright, Alright, tell you what, guys. Unfortunately, I'm kind of being pressured by my family to have to go. Yeah. I have to go do something. I might be back on in a few hours. I might not, but maybe we continue this tomorrow. I'm gonna have to call it there. So we'll work on some things when I get back. Hey, big shout outs and thanks to everybody who joins. Ismail, it's good to have you around. Chloe and Rose for hanging out. That's what I mean. It's probably not going to be today. Or if I do, and it's going to be on the Mega Base World, not this one.
But hey, I'm all really glad of this. I think it's going to be really successful, and hopefully we can catch up later, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Just put some things away for us. Alright, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll talk then. Actually, here. Yeah, we might need a third. We don't need a fish morsel. We might need a third, or fourth item. Alright guys, later. I'll be signing off. See you then. Yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun. I did too. We'll continue this then.